Okay. All right.
Speaking of laughing.
Curb is ending tonight. Well, it's already ended at this
Wow,
point.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is over.
Yeah, I've already gotten a few spoilers. Jerry comes back. Jerry Seinfeld. I had a feeling that was going to happen anyway.
Well, it's, yeah.
Dean Norris is in it as a guest star.
Yeah,
That
Hank.
got spoiled for me. I would have liked to have known if Hank. I would have liked to have not known that Hank Schrader was in it for a good surprise. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've mentioned I have to do a bit of editing tonight. So,
Yeah.
I guess my treat is that I get to watch that. It's gonna be sad, man. I've been watching that show since 2020, and it's been on for 24 years.
I was thinking about that, about how once Curb finishes, you know, Larry, I mean, that's just going to cement Larry David's legacy as like
Oh my
a
God.
40-year veteran of TV. Yeah, he is the true coach. I
it's
can't say
insane.
anything. Yeah, it is.
He made 2 of the biggest shows ever. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, and actually, like, didn't just, you know, it's not like after a couple of years he became a hack and you know, all his output was awful. Like he, you know, I'm sure there are some seasons that are better than others, blah, blah, blah. But
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone would be saying that Larry, like he hasn't had it in 10 years, you know, any of that stuff.
There was like a 6-year gap between season 9 and 10. To be fair, he said it's definitely done now. Like this is labeled as the final season.
This was advertised that way.
Yeah, like, but before I think he said like, nah, it's done. It's not coming back. But he's obviously a lot older now. I'm excited to see how it ends. You know what I've never watched is the Curb Your Enthusiasm. What's it called?
Oh yeah, it's just called Curb Your Enthusiasm. Are you talking about the first special they did?
I've never seen the special, which is nuts.
We watched that. Yeah,
I know.
It's,
I've seen all 119 episodes.
It's kind of like
tonight, but I will watch the.
It's
OG.
like almost like a pilot. I don't know how to.
Don't they go
describe
to HBO and pitch?
Yeah, it's kind of self-aware. It's
Right.
a bit like a pilot for the series, kind of. Also, sort of like its own special. It's hard to explain.
I love it, and I'm very sad to see it go. And yeah, it's nuts. I think I started that show just when the pandemic started.
Oh, jeez.
And I watched season 1 to 10, and then I watched 11 and 12 as week by week as it aired.
Right.
So yeah, it's just it's kind of feels like one of those shows that have been there forever, and now it's ending. So it's sad, but I think it's the right time for it to finish.
I remember even as a kid seeing ads for Curb Your Enthusiasm on TV.
I remember being on air,
just being like, "What the heck is this?" You know, like so. I could tell that it was obviously, you know, not inappropriate, like in general, but you know, I could tell it was outrageous. And
I totally understand that. I had the exact same thing. Coming over here, like emigrating and staying at my dad's cousin's place before we got a house, and her sons would watch Curb and I would watch the episode, and I shouldn't have been watching it, but I was like, I loved it. I was like, and to watch it later, older, and watching scenes I watched as a kid and be like, oh, that's what that's from, and I'm gonna miss it. It's sad, but yeah, I guess all things have to come to an end. Damn.
Yep, all enthusiasm must be curbed eventually.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.